Beauty of editing.
Right.
Yeah, tomorrow. They gonna come back and have headphones on, right?
You hit it? Can you see us? All right, good money. All right, so let's get into it. Again, I was talking about the Lash Law, these different enactments. This is from 1850 in Oregon, where the purpose of the Lash Law and the Exclusion Law in Oregon was to exclude black people out of the community, out of the territory. So what they would do annually for the year, if you was living there, whether it was a free black person or you was just a black person coming from a different states, if you was there as a residency, 2 times out of the year, you was subject to open lashes in public. This is in 1850. And people don't even know about this stuff. So it was everything to discourage us from being able to come there and live there, even though traditionally that was our land and our territory that they took from us. You know what I mean? So this is the thing. So anyway, today we wanted to talk about a couple different things, which was the legal status of black people and effects of denationalization and misclassification, and what does that mean? So the question becomes, what is the legal status of black people?
That's a great question.
What is the legal status of black people? And then my question becomes, are you black? And what does that mean? And can you prove to me that you are black? Hold that thought. If I was to go to England, right now, and I say to the person that's from England, this European guy's from England, what language did you speak? He's gonna tell me that you speak English. Okay, so what's your nationality? English. I'm an Englishman. So, if that's the case, when it comes to somebody having a nationality, they have a nation state, and they have a culture and language, then tell me, what is the black land? What is the black language? What is it? And are you black? Because we was talking about that up here.
But that always seems like even when you look into it, being black is something that was made up.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have a land. Blacks don't have a land. Blacks don't have a language. You know what I'm saying? That's why let's go to the dictionary. They fall and say, I'm American.
So basically my point in my presentation today is to show you that you are not black, and that black is a dynamic that's based and predicated off of social engineering that we've learned to adopt and identify ourselves. And one of the things that you said earlier was that the information that's being given in these public schools, it doesn't cater to who we are as a people.
Exactly.
It only further reinforces not only the stereotypes, but the agenda, which is to denationalize you and take and deprive you of your national identity and perpetuate the complex of a black identity. So, without offending people, we're going to read it, because I know people want to hold on to this is who he is. And I'm not condemning it, you know what I mean? I'm not condemning it, but it's something for us to examine, you know what I mean? Because I know no Asian or Chinese man or Manchurian is going to come here and say, yeah, you're going to call me yellow.
Indeed.
Right. And then, on top of that, we're going to get into this dialogue. On top of that, I'm going to go into the book and we're going to read it. I will bring my son up here and tell me these entries in the book. So I'm just going to read it real quick so people could see. Matter of fact, this is what we're going to do. Since you right here, you're going to read. Yeah, you're going to read today.
Oh boy.
You're going to read. Here go black. I underlined it right here. So tell me what you see with the word black. Tell me what you see. Do you? There's going to be a couple questions. Do you know how to use the dictionary? That's going to be the first question.
Google.
Tell me what black means.
Let's see here.
Right.
Okay. It says black. Hold on. No. A color of black.
Okay, stop. Let me see if you can do it. What I want you to do,
failed.
What it says. What I want you to do, here go black is underlined right here. I want you to read the word black. And for anybody that's watching this, I just want to say, use any dictionary that they have in the house and go do the same thing.
Yeah,
go look it up.
You said you want to read
the word black.
Yeah, the word black.
Find it.
It's right here.
Read what it says.
Black, me, black. O-E, black, the O-H-G, black, and black. Very dark in color.
Stop. Appreciate it. So let me go into it. This is why it is important for our children to understand how to use a dictionary. And this is the reason why, my baby's got my daughter waving my hand. What's the matter? You want to read it too? You want to read it for them? You want to bring it?
Hey, come on in. Come on and drop the knowledge on these old men up here.
She want to break it down. And so, where you going?
She's coming around.
All right.
And I love this right here. This is the best part of the situation.
Because this is all confirmation to what you were talking about earlier about the importance of homeschooling your children. You know, because she's homeschooled. We don't go to these public schools because we recognize and seen the things that you were talking about, and we felt that it was our responsibility to do it. And primarily, her mom sits down with her, and when it comes to me, I'm writing the document, the books, the literature, so it can strengthen them later on. So this is just a testament and a show and prove that this is what's being done. So people are doing the work. You know, people are doing the work. Come on,
What's your name, young lady?
Amethyst.
Amethyst.
All right. Now, can you read that for them?
Black. Adjective. Middle English.
Stop right there. See what she just did? What she did was she went to the word black and she looked at the first entry of the word. The first entry was the what? Part of speech. The first part of speech in the word was what?
Adjective.
An adjective. So that lets you know what? What's an adjective? Truth, what's an adjective?
Adjective is it describes a noun.
And what else do it do? It's a modifier. Okay, so it modifies and gives you a description. So we're going to stop right there on that note. So that lets you know that it's not a noun. So it cannot be given reference to a person, place, or a thing. It's given a description to something. Okay, so go ahead.
Middle English.
Stop. Said me. I gotta laugh because you know it's alright. It said me.
I'm gonna edit my part out.
Edit my part too.
Nah, no, you in there. Like, nah, I'm gonna leave all this there because it's necessary.
So she said, and me, which represents Middle English. So when we're talking about Middle English, we're talking about a time period. This is the chronology. We're talking about the etymology of the word. So we know that that word, black, is derived from Middle English. It's letting you know from the gate. And this is the reason why I wrote the book, My Baby's a Scholar, because now when they read the dictionary, they're looking at it from the perception of a scholar.
We're just taught to get the
There you
definition
go.
from the
And
dictionary.
in fact, like these schools now, like, cause like I got sons that do go to public school, and when I went to the school, I asked them if they had dictionary. They didn't have dictionary. They said we use our phones. And it's a reason why they take them out of the schools, just like they were taking them out of the jails. So to keep you in that state. So Middle English is a time period. What time period is it making reference to? We're talking about the 1100s to the 1400s. This is the time period. So let me stop. 1400. What happens in the 15th century, which is the 1400s? What happened in that 15th century? Well, I know in 1492, European Spaniards came over here with Columbus, a whole bunch of other people, Vespucci, a whole bunch of other people. When they came here, they colonized the land, but they had one agenda, though. The one agenda was to do what? To enslave the people that was already indigenous to this land. So the first thing that you do to enslave a people is you take away their identity. So I'm just going to call you black. It's from Middle English. So the word black didn't even exist before the 1400s. We're in the 21st century right now. So this is 700 years later. Okay? So we cannot sit back and fathom and say, oh, this is the ancient word. So I say to people, I say to people, well, if this is an ancient word, this word black that you're talking about right now, that's an ancient word. And we identify ourselves that anthropologically, linguistically, give me the reference. I'm not going to argue with you, just show me. And I'm saying you want me to believe you, just show me. I'm not going to condemn you for even saying that that's what you are, but you need to know where it comes from because that's not what you are. And there's a reason why you have been conditioned to identify yourself as such. But we're going to go on.
You read that?
Yeah, keep on.
All right. Middle English, black, without a C. From Old English, place.
So stop.
OE.
OE. So these terms that you see in this dictionary from Old English, because when you talk about the English, it's not a language, it's a dialect composed of various different time periods and contributions to what form right here. So